So I really like the Nightcore song that he wrote me. Not all Nightcore is me. Most of it's like expressing PTSD, expressing having helmet head, expressing having shock hormones. Yeah. And some of it is just random expressing something, and it's not necessarily has to do with anyone or where the song goes. Mama, I would tell the truth would be a lie. I saw her on Friday night, misunderstood. She was bawling for a guy with a cigarette. He needs a light. I got up the courage to ask if I could. Now I need this more than just a one night stand. Need that honey when she holds my hand. These times it calls for true romance, but she's not ready for that. She knocks me down, she gets me high. Well, I don't know why she's just my type. She's bad advice. I don't think twice. Well, I don't know why she's what I like, but I love it. I love it. Love it when she plays with my head. She gets me high and knocks me down. I don't know why she's just what I like. I feel so fucking sick, but hey, what am I supposed to do about it? Not till fucking tonight can I go to fucking sleep and figure out something about tomorrow. Well, I love your mom and dad too because they said that they honestly love me despite ever having money for the rest of my life that is spent on me, like boating and all that shit. Like, yeah, it's mine. Those are my boats. I honestly pay to repair them and everything, but I also get to use them. But like who knows if somebody gets to after grandma and grandpa who's gonna be fucking willing to suck it up that they're not fucking rich. I have hay fever in my eyes and everything. Well, I asked Justin just a few months ago if he wanted a fucking divorce. He said no, not yet. I said I just can't control my powerful demeanor with how much people get into my diaphragm. Like I just scream what they scream. PTSD. I can't like everybody has it. Like anyone in the line of work where they're not fucking naive so much that they wouldn't get it. I noticed that everybody at Northern Health does it once in a while. Start speaking like a fucking pedophile. Yeah. Justin, honestly, I was just hanging out with Martin Bodo. Justin just came up and was like, "Hey, can I take her out on a date?" He's like, "Sure, where? I just gotta make sure their parents know." And he's like, "I don't know. I don't really have any money." And I was like, "Why don't you just hang out here?" He's like, "Hey, I just want a 6-pack. I'll be right back." I was like, "My type of guy." To Martin, he's like Martin's my uncle technically. I think is how he fell into the family, second cousin or something. And I was like, my type of guy, honestly. He's like, why? I'm like, well, I bet he actually smokes well, why do people smoke? And I was like, well, it's medicine, but also just in case you get drugged with it, it won't kill you, especially if you already smoke cigarettes. Then you're not such a wimp about getting your ass fucking pummeled and raped. He's like, yeah, that's exactly why people smoke. Speaking of which, I kind of want one, but at the same time, it's making my cough funny. I've been really sensitive lately. Probably because I'm always scared about my mom when she gets sick. Because she ended up dead, revived in the hospital. It's so full of vape in here, it's like twisting. I hate my acid reflux shit too, but I think it's starting to go down. Because I honestly said to Shauna, I'm like, I think it's a fucking chest infection. And it hasn't broke yet. And that was like last winter, right? I think so. That was like coughing. She got me Tums out of the medicine cabinet. I think so. I think that was in the winter. Yeah, I actually believe it's a chest infection because I was all feverish, the window open and fucking 30 below weather. And now I barely notice the heat. Yeah. Justin said, why don't we go work a multi-million job plus work a 7 trillion a year career and plus raking in business and company money? I said, and corporate. He's like, how do corporations make money? I was like, it's a hard story to tell, but anyway, yeah. He's like, how come we don't do that? I was like, you being we who? I was like, I don't know, it just takes a special kind of person with at the right time with a lot of special people involved. That's really all it is. But yeah, you have to be really smart and you have to be really athletic. That's all I am. Like, this is taking for fucking ever. I can almost make a fucking sweater out of it. Every time I get sick, I wonder how I even do anything. Huffing and puffing. And it's about time that they said I don't have to be an athlete anymore. But I still want to be, of course. At least I won't get deductions. I said, I don't know, I'm Pocahontas anyway. He's like, maybe it does have to do with being Pocahontas. Yeah, I invited Joey over, but he probably won't want to. He actually watches TV. I don't. I try. I put on Pocahontas actually recently. I think 1995. The cool thing is I always used to watch all the Disney and stuff with Kobe. I used to watch TV with Kobe. I don't know why, just weird. Yeah, you watch all the Cinderella crap with me. Fucking snotty nose again. I hiccuped. Hiccup, burp, regurgitated, whatever. course, I wish that everybody would try to quit smoking because you never do anyway. But you can lessen the fucking dose to your lungs of all that tar shit, so you breathe a bit better. And alcohol, save some fucking money. And then you can do more on a whim, and then you might feel more adventurous, which is fun. You know, they said I could drink like a 2-6 and I would never get liver damage because the way my body is made. And the lung damage, I know every time I'm sick, I question it. They said, oh, probably not. You know, they said the where you cracked your lung, which was over here, they sewed it up pretty good, and there's barely any scar tissue. But there's enough that I notice it makes me fucking grouchy to dabble with my health. You hear that? My bistro split in half, so it's actually like half a bistro. I think it was packed unevenly or frozen on a slant or something. My hair is so nice. Wash, it's so big. But, you know, when we come home from the military, they wipe our ears. The police do, and they're just like, it's like a cloth of like major earwax and gunge. That's after we clean them like plenty of times. Behind our ears, like. There's more coral than all that. Somebody's gonna have to do it after I die. We need to be a bigger family. Like almost everything I have is fucking paid off. Every house that somebody's living in. But if she can't do it, she can't do it. She can do it, she can do it. It is a certain person. I think it's Pocahontas. She looks like me. Maybe she's Pocahontas. But my nose is like acting funny. And I'm an adult. Well, I didn't hurt her, so just be the other crop of the wheat field. Nothing wrong with that. I honestly think I don't know what I was honestly thinking. I worked it out. It was really nothing.
Yeah, I think Aaron honestly just got sued. People always say that there's no way they could get sued because they don't stay up all night like me and fucking drink coffee and blah blah blah. I used to clean my mom and dad's house so fucking much because it was my dog making the fucking mess. But now that Brody's all fucking scrawny when I come home and they won't let me keep him. And like you don't acknowledge dogs all the time. You're supposed to acknowledge wolves and dogs all the time. Make them feel loved all the time.
I bet he's blaming me. Well, hopefully you get better because you changed. You never used to be a slob. Never used to bad. You never used to have bad hygiene. You said the excuse like, "Oh, but I had a wife. I didn't need to be a slut." Why are you being a slut? You just treat her like you didn't want her all the time. You just changed. From a fever, I'd say. Of course, I didn't expect you to be happy and like happy. I'm just above suicide now. Like I didn't expect you to be right away happy. But like you weren't even trying to stay awake and you weren't even trying. Like you couldn't, so I never fucking sued you though. Probably the fucking walk-in doctor. Thought it was kind of early to even be complaining because like you were still fucking seemingly sicker than a fucking dog, just like yesterday. So it's probably just a checkup and an alignment. You're abusive to me, actually, because you're just like, oh, this one chick, she wasn't actually a girlfriend. I just made her a fucking girlfriend for the argument that I get anyone I wanted, pretty much. I was like, so what now? I'm your fucking girlfriend? Like, slow down, macho. I have such high standards. If it wasn't for Marina actually having high standards and getting raped till she honestly can't be herself, I would have fucking booed her for being a fat, lazy fucking cunt in gym class. Saying that she's a fucking field hockey star. Like, if you're gonna say that, can you please be one? I was trying to put together a fucking field hockey team. That's how I noticed she was fucking raped. Barely knew the woman. I knew her when we were little kids. But anyway. And she's just like fucking daft when I said, do you want to actually join field hockey? And like, it looked like a million things went through her fucking head. of like how abused she was to not even want to join the field hockey team. Field hockey team didn't even happen because everyone was so abused and fucking raped. That's why I sued after high school. I won't sue for anything petty like you're fucking sick and you're not getting better. Well, who's to say? But honestly, it's not who you used to be. But who am I to fucking say that? Hey, he changed. Can I like sue him? No, I think you just got worse body condition, not necessarily mental. Of course, your body affects your mental. More like your mind, though. And I didn't mean to flip out either. It's just gross. I'm thinking about how many fuck girlfriends you're swinging through. And like, I don't know who was to blame in your fucking marriage. You got divorced about fucking what, though? Like, Jesus. And then that made you change? That's what it actually seems like when I tell the story. Like, it doesn't matter, you can't have sex. Have a zillion fucking relationships. It just makes it awkward for everybody else. That's all. I only hung out with cousins. It's getting really boring. And Justin said, if you can remember the names of my family, you can go hang out with them. I'm like, fucking love to. You can't remember their names. You don't have time to give me a fucking list. Go across fucking airport with a list of names. Yeah, right. Hey, if Justin dumps me, I might actually have sex. That's not even a threat. It's just supposed to be gross. It almost killed me to get my pap smear. That's why you're always. That's how you're supposed to know too. One of the ingredients. You have to stick this little tube and kind of open so they can stick Q-tip in there. I felt like my leg was falling off. All the cramps and weirdness again, and my baby's being like, "Are we gonna get born one day?" No. Damn it! I said no. I just think it would kill me. So in the past, think about first off, so I don't lose track. Keeper, when she was like a little teenager, what a fucking evil dog. You couldn't even pet her, so we just mauled the shit out of her. And we're like, we love you. At the same time, you know, we love you. Mwah. She's like, oh. We're like, we know you're a hunting dog. She's like, hey, yeah. They turned her paw around. And I was like, it's okay. You just gotta be nice to us too. And she's kind of like, or what? And it's like, or else we're gonna shoot you. She's like, whoop. Like exactly like that. And then she gave up the character thing and just realized that she's allowed to mosey along until she goes hunting. But I got pinned by a fucking big wolf, and I got swiped by a bear, and the vein is still there to prove it. An ugly big blue vein. Can't move fast enough when I'm fat, I guess. But have you seen how fucking small my hips are? Oh, they're tiny. They're way in. They're a little bit out, but like they're not very big. So awkward how in the city though your neighbors you like don't even meet each other. Oh, I feel feverish, but I think it's my bra. Probably. It's pretty fucking tight. Nothing fits anymore. I have my big fat nips hanging out. They're really not if I get to wear a bra. It's just that they're tired of sagging there. Drooping. Sitting there. They do just kind of sit there, but anyway. Not that bad. I don't know. Justin likes me to sleep naked at least. Yeah, I wish I knew some people. Let's see my Facebook's. Probably not. It's probably like another 10 days. Yeah, 10 days. Wow. I haven't checked in a while either. How did I count that many days? Because her back was fucked unless she was putting pressure on her front paws. Keep her, yeah. But she's a mean fucking puppy, I tell ya. We wonder if she's fucking with Amazon, but we wonder if Amazon's fucking with her too. Can't put them on leashes. They're hunting dogs. They're licensed. Just call Amazon less frequently, I guess. And the fucking Brody, it's because he's such a fat hog. And I told Logan that we should lower his calories. And he lost it all because it was swelling. And then now he eats normally. There's dog food everywhere for him. It's just whether or not he's being picky and rather eat what you're eating. And I'm the only person that'll give him human food. On the fence cam. It just turns on for movement. Takes pictures or video.
Show him how you...
What does that even mean? Oh. I don't understand what the hell he meant. She wants to move her horses. And Jackson is so funny. And the donkeys are pregnant again. We're just making sure they're pregnant still. Bunch of little chiglets. Kathy's always raising kids. Just till they're 19. The one is her kid that she adopted. I've always known Justin, so I was like, yes, I want to. He was never rude. It's just I knew he was older, but he couldn't say anything. I actually trust people, even though that fucking huge thing went on throughout all the grades, like the baseball bats in elementary school. Yeah, I do, because I sued to get him away. And people are healing and they still have, like PTSD type problems, depression and stuff, and anxiety, panic attacks. Daryl Estabrook is my cousin. He's allowed to be around. Him and his girlfriend, Christina. Wife, I would say by now. It's dangerous, but the animals need to be relocated, and as we started to relocate some, they kind of scurried. Became kind of dangerous. There's way too many animals. And only to other sanctuaries, because there's all that hunting of the wolves that shouldn't have happened and stuff. Nice. A red police car? Where's that? Not sure. Snakes. I'd be scared of a snake because I get sick and faint and frail. Sick and faint and weak. And it's suffocating me. My cousin Nicole, she doesn't even get weak when she's sick, and then when she does, she's like in the hospital. Yeah, she's like my dad. She never gets sick. And I wasn't getting sick lots lately, but I think it's stress relief too, because he can retire now. He's just waiting for all of his checks. Of course, I'm sorry that I flipped. I didn't actually flip, I believe. I believe in insurance. It gets ingrained into your heart. That's why it comes out your mouth when it's not you. Miley Cyrus looks like me. So does Kristen Stewart. Athletic and just working out kind of thing. It is dangerous hanging out with people, but I know. Because you can never get them talking on the internet. They pretend like they're half illiterate. Jason Moblita? Jason Moblita? Justin's cousin? I don't fucking know. Sorry. I would rather hang out with you guys, though. And what's the social worker? Jennifer, but what's your last name, right? That guy that says that all the social working that Owen's family did is bad. Is it coming out of the blue again? I heard he got out of jail. This is such a good, what do you call it? Embroidering? It looks like the friggin' dog. That is so weird. Good job. Oh, sorry. Funky. Trying to do your makeup when you've just given up hope for so long kind of video. Oh, that's funny. And I heard of this video, there's actually a baby in there. Yeah. And she's smacking it around, doing all this stupid shit. I won't show it. Melissa would post this too. I posted it like eons ago. It's like, don't stick it in your mouth.
About why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you.
Why not?
Because if you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick.
Ugh, I don't want to be sick.
And that's why before you eat anything, you should always ask someone you love if it's okay.
Okay, I love you. Can I eat the guitar?
No,
Oh.
but you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you.
Okay, I wasn't really hungry anyway. Well, wait, maybe a little bit.
Okay, everybody, if you see something that you want to eat, before you do anything, remember this song.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't you stuff it in your face.
Don't stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat.
And it might look good to taste.
And it might look good to taste. You could get sick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Ick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth. Till you ask someone you love. That's right, sis. If it's okay to eat. If it's okay to eat. Like a muffin or a beef.
Like a muffin or a beef.
If you don't know just what it is. Remember, boys and girls.
Put it in your mouth.
Hey, what am I doing? I don't even like beats.
Then don't.
Give 'em, bitch. It's me.
What did it take me to TikTok? Okay, I'm getting tired. I might make another coffee, but yeah, I probably should make another coffee because it's early yet.
This is an Alberta hookup story. I met a babe at the barhead named Hannah. She was a little...
If you just don't know what it is, don't you put it in your mouth. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I actually know from my Uncle Joe's story that they're gonna find cancer eventually. They tried for curing the bunions and stuff, and like, what do you call that? Like precautious medicine to hopefully prevent it. And anyway, I'm going to because I feel sick all the time. I wake up in a disarray. I don't like sleep. I don't like people sleeping in my bed because then I think they beat the shit out of me or something in my sleep, and that's awkward as shit. I'm so uncomfortable that I have a horrible day, but not a bad day. I'm not a bad person. I just feel groggy and my neck's all tense, and yeah, I actually know this, but I just try not to talk about it too much, even though it's been like every day. But try not to be like at a fucking dinner party. I get cancer when I'm older because I'll actually be able to find it once I'm like 50. Everything is insured. The chemo is just starting to make me die faster. So we think we kind of got it. But at the same time, I'm still sick as fuck. Maybe it's just because my mind remembers being sick. We'll have to see. It's probably just old age, middle age. 50s middle age, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Aaron was like unconscious when he crawled into my bed. I think he's okay now. I think he's doing okay. He probably still feels pretty shitty, but he's coping with it. At least. He supposedly has a girlfriend. I've never met her. I've seen a girl laying on a mattress in the living room, but is that even the same chick? No offense. Oh yeah. Crunch, crunch. It's really shitty because I was always such a person like Uncle Joe, but this happens like every militant. That's why when was that? Just before I got pregnant, so like 4.5 years ago, when I was Navy SEAL, and none of us died again. No, there was like 3 girls and me, so 5 girls, and like 5 boys, and none of us died, and we did everything we were supposed to, and extra. We won like billions and billions of dollars. So we retired technically. But then they had me back doing all this stuff when I was visiting Justin Trudeau and taking all those photos that we did. And me flying fighter jets and shit. And maybe I just feel like shit because my chest, like, yes, I'm sick, but maybe I just feel like shit because my chest gets lots of pressure on it. It's that chick. it's an illusion for the effect. Then I have a double chin. Maybe when I lean back on my head, though, like, look. It's barely there, though. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I just keep eating, but I didn't buy. I bought things that I was really craving, and honestly, when I really crave something, I don't really want much of it. Different feeling. I have some bubble tea that I can try to make. The classic is really flavorless. I got a fruity one, passion fruit. And a whole bunch of the bubbles, but not enough of the powders. Don't you put it in? I just put all the bobo like pearls with the classic and the taro, and then just make this one as represented. I can go get a bubble tea. I have to get two because I drank one on the way home. I think it's just a common. No, I think this has been going on for a long time, this chest infection. I don't need to have acid reflux that bad, eh? Just doing border lately, I guess, is all I've been doing lately to reach full money capacity in retirement. So, sweet. I wonder what me and Justin can do. I know we're both kind of like toy maker people. He says toy maker more me. I said totem more him. Fine. Fine, woodworking is more him. I don't want to raise disabled children. They always said there's chances to have a future beyond this. It's just like, yeah, I worry so much that I don't feel well that I forget to make phone calls and stuff. Plus, I'd love to discuss with Justin with him there. Taking care of kids isn't a bad idea. I'd have a freaking heart because I'd be like, all the time, my legs hurt. Tylenol. And it's like, oh, you don't have a heart? Then I guess you don't get your baby Tylenol. I think we should raise kids. You get their money for them, right? They're basically free. It's like freelance fucking work, but it'd probably unlock something. I could buy myself a freaking house. You have to downsize when all the kids are 19 if you don't want to just continue doing it to a veteran's house. I'm ambitious. I'm go. I will be more so in the future too, so it's good to start thinking about it now. Like raising kids, like Some are going to be like surprisingly armed forces. Some are surprisingly going to be healthcare. Some are surprisingly going to be welders and mill workers and carpenters and heavy duty mechanics. But some, no. And some are going to need us to write papers to adoption program after 19, you know? Yeah. I just want to fucking pay rent for the rest of my life. It's stupid. I never thought it was a more economically viable fucking plan. Well, yeah. Anyway. If you just don't know what it is, don't you bother.